Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Jack Wagner, best known for his roles in General Hospital, The Bold and the Beautiful and Melrose Place, has had a long and eventful career in Hollywood. With his soap opera heartthrob looks and charismatic screen presence, Wagner became a fan favorite throughout the years. However, his journey to becoming a staple on the Hallmark Channel came as a shock to some, particularly to one of his former Melrose Place co-stars, who recalls Wagner as a troublemaker on set. Jack Wagner rose to fame in the early 1980s as Frisco Jones on General Hospital. His portrayal of the rebellious yet charming musician-turned-spy quickly made him one of daytime television's biggest stars. Over the years, he cemented his place as a leading man in both daytime and primetime television, appearing on Santa Barbara, The Bold and the Beautiful, and most notably, Melrose Place. On Melrose Place, Wagner played Dr. Peter Burns, a character who started as a manipulative villain but later became a complex anti-hero. His on-screen chemistry with Heather Locklear's Amanda Woodward was a major highlight of the show, making him one of the most memorable cast members. Despite his professional success, Wagner was also known for his off-screen antics, which some cast members found surprising, especially given his later transition into the wholesome world of Hallmark movies. While Wagner is beloved by fans, his Melrose Place co-stars have hinted that he wasn't always the easiest person to work with. In a recent interview, one former cast member, whose identity has not been disclosed, expressed genuine shock at Wagner's Hallmark career, calling him a troublemaker during their time together. Though specific incidents weren't detailed, it's no secret that Melrose Place was a notoriously dramatic set, both on and off-screen. The show, known for its over-the-top storylines, also had its share of real-life tensions between cast members. Some actors have previously spoken about behind-the-scenes feuds, power struggles, and party-heavy lifestyles. Wagner, being a central figure on the show, was no exception to these dynamics. His reputation as a troublemaker likely stems from his fun-loving and rebellious nature. While this may have made for some interesting on-set moments, it stands in stark contrast to the wholesome, family-friendly image Hallmark movies promote. Given his history with more mature and sometimes controversial TV roles, Wagner's transition to Hallmark was unexpected. The Hallmark Channel is known for its clean-cut, feel-good movies filled with small-town romances, holiday miracles, and heartwarming reunions. Wagner made his Hallmark debut in 2013 with The Wedding March, a romantic comedy that became so popular it spawned multiple sequels. His portrayal of Mick Turner, a musician who reconnects with his college sweetheart, resonated with Hallmark audiences. The role allowed Wagner to showcase his musical talents while portraying a more refined and grounded character than his soap opera alter egos. Since then, Wagner has become a Hallmark favorite, starring in several more films and even securing a recurring role in When Calls the Heart, the network's hit period drama. His ability to blend charm, warmth, and depth into his performances has helped him become a household name for Hallmark viewers. So how did someone with a troublemaker past end up becoming one of Hallmark's most beloved stars? The answer lies in Wagner's ability to reinvent himself. Like many actors who start out with a rebellious streak, Wagner has matured over the years. His personal life has had its ups and downs, including battles with addiction and family struggles, but he has worked hard to overcome those challenges. His resilience and transformation have likely contributed to Hallmark's willingness to embrace him. Despite any past antics, Wagner has always had an undeniable charm. His ability to connect with audiences and portray romantic leads makes him a perfect fit for Hallmark's brand. Wagner's transition from soap opera bad boy to Hallmark heartthrob showcases his range as an actor. He can play both the dashing rogue and the devoted love interest, making him a valuable asset to the network. With decades in the industry, Wagner has built a loyal fan following. Many viewers who loved him on General Hospital or Melrose Place have followed him to Hallmark, ensuring strong ratings for his films. While some of his former co-stars may be surprised by Jack Wagner's Hallmark success, it's a testament to his ability to evolve and adapt. The same troublemaker energy that may have made him a handful on Melrose Place has likely fueled his longevity. Scheming doctor, a passionate musician, or a small-town romantic lead, Wagner continues to captivate audiences. His story serves as a reminder that Hollywood loves a redemption arc, not just on screen, but in real life too. Before Jack Wagner joined When Calls the Heart, he portrayed a cornucopia of characters that may not have been as comforting as a Hallmark movie or series. Therefore, when he was recently on the Melrose Place podcast, he was called a troublemaker on the set. Moreover, his castmates from the nighttime soap shared their shock that he wound up on such a tame series as When Calls the Heat. What all did they say, and what was the General Hospital alum's reply? Jack Wagner has had a storied career. However, his Melrose Place role as Dr. Peter Burns is a fan favorite. Recently, he joined the Still the Place podcast to discuss his days on the evening soap, as well as his long-running role as Bill Avery on When Calls the Heart. The hosts of the pod, Courtney Thorne-Smith, Laura Leighton, and Daphne Zuniga had a lot of fun teasing Jack about his fun troublemaker role on the evening soap. Zuniga pointed out what a miracle it was that Hallmark hired him for When Calls the Heart back in 2018. Basically, Jack Wagner's doing the pendulum, starting from the darkest of the dark comedy to the Hardys in, like, one career. There was a whole lot of laughter as they talked about his Melrose Place role and antics compared to his serious When Calls the Heart character Bill Avery. Although they teased, it shows how much talent Wagner has in doing so many varied roles. Courtney Thorne-Smith, who starred in 3 Emma Fielding mysteries for the Feel Good Network, talked about Hardys. When she joined the network, she did some research on this incredible fandom. Moreover, she was impressed that they maintained this all year, this connection to the show. I think it's extraordinary because I think we're all really looking for community, and what a sweet way to find it. Jack reiterated why this is such a comfort watch during these turbulent times of strife. I think people look for something that's safe. You know, we don't show blood. We don't show sex. We don't show nudity. We don't use profanity. But yet we can shoot a gun. Daphne Zuniga continued to joke with Jack Wagner about getting on the Hallmark series. She had previously starred in the Hallmark movie, A Family Thanksgiving, back in 2010 before the network became big. She joked, "It's kind of a miracle you were cast if you think about it. I mean, you have good agents." Courtney Thorne-Smith continued the thread, "Have they not met you, Jack?" Laura Leighton added, "Did they know you?" Jack joked, "We're all still fooling them, right, girls?" He clearly had a lot of fun joking about this. However, it was not his agents who got him this incredible gig. He told the hosts it was Lori Loughlin who brought him to the Hallmark series. Of course, both of them had starred with John Stamos, Jack in General Hospital, and Lori in Full House. The rest is Hardy's history. Jack Wagner is now getting ready to start filming When Calls the Heart Season 13 later this year. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.